Hi, caller. You on the air with Mike and Spike?
Yeah, this is Skeet Reese calling in.
Hey, Skeet. How you doing, buddy?
I'm great.
Hey, how's it feel to be I guess what do they call it, the Bassmaster?
Yeah, Bassmaster Classic Champion, World Champion, whatever you want to call it.
Dude, and that was...
I don't care what you call it. It's pretty good.
And that was quite the payday, too. I bet Kim, your wife, is pretty happy about that.
Yeah, she's not going to complain about that. I think Uncle Sam will be happier.
Yeah, we were laughing this morning because I said, man, it's a struggle for me to go down and just buy bait, and how many guys across the country are trying to talk their wives into letting them have a boat. I bet yours isn't going to argue about the boat and the tackle and everything anymore.
No. There's with that, we're long past that point, so I've been fortunate. The fishing industry's been pretty good to me.
Very nice. What'd you catch?
I've got my we're down in New Orleans right now visiting my family down here.
Uh-huh.
So I got my 2-year-old. She's got a whole bag of beads, and she's trying to put beads on me.
That's all right, man. Hey,
I got about 20. I got about 20 sets of beads on me right now. I'm looking pretty sharp.
Yeah, it's a family show, so that's okay.
Hey, I've had my daughters do that. I'd sit there, and they put clippies in my hair and all. Who cares?
Well, at least I've had. I took it a step further. They have the tiaras when I'm home.
Oh, very good. Now, when you're sleeping on the couch, do they draw on your face with lipstick and stuff? Have they done that yet?
Oh, hey, I can't talk about. I can't quite go there on the radio with you guys. So that's just crossing the line a little too much.
Hey, so what'd you catch? About it was almost 55 pounds, wasn't it?
I don't even remember my weight.
I think it was it was just under 55 pounds, and we figure that comes up to about a little over $9,000 a pound. I hope that's not an indicator of the economy and what the price of fish is going to do here in the future.
Yeah, no, I think we're going to be okay there on that one for a while, but you guys already broke it down per pound. That's the first time I've heard that $9,000 a pound. So
yeah, I think it's like 91.
that's a little bit better than gold and all that as well.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you're doing good. Now, I was interested in something. I was looking on your website. Tell me about that F650 you got.
Yeah, it's how do I explain it? It's a one-off truck. Guy makes them down in Augusta, Georgia. Chris Walker's truck. If you go to f650pickups.com, he makes the biggest, sickest, most craziest F650 pickups you've ever seen. Mine's not exactly a big one. It's big by truck standards.
Yeah.
Pickup truck standards, but he definitely makes them a lot bigger. But it's like the biggest freak show you can imagine going down the road.
I saw it. You had it painted up like your boat.
What I love about it is I pull up all those guys that got the big F350s or big Chevy Silverados jacked up full drive, and you pull up next to them, they just look up at you and just shake their head. Oh, geez.
Great, yeah.
But it's fun. From a marketing standpoint, it does exactly what it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
it brings a lot of attention to everybody involved that I work with.
Yeah, absolutely. Everywhere you go, you're a rolling billboard. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I saw you had it all painted up like your boat, and you had your name on the dash, and he put your name in the seats and everything.
Oh, yeah, he pimped it out pretty good.
Yeah, I bet you don't have any problem pulling that boat up and down the highway with that.
No. I can pretty much pull whatever I want with that thing. My boat, you don't even feel my boat back there, which is kind of fun. It holds a little over 200 gallons of fuel, so I got to pee long before I got to get fuel in that thing.
So what's your next big competition you're going for?
Let's see. We're going to be down at Lake Amistad in Del Rio, Texas here in another couple weeks, I guess. And then I'm looking forward to getting the regular season kicked off now. The Classic is kind of our year-end championship, but they kind of set it up the last few years, kind of like NASCAR Daytona 500. It's their championship, but it starts the season out. So that's what we did. We start the season out with a bang with the Classic, and now we get into the regular tour season.
Fabulous.
We'll be fighting for points for the next 6 to 8 months, I guess, now.
Still money to be won and all that stuff coming up through this year then, is that right?
Say that again?
You still get to win money and stuff going through the
absolutely.
Through the year.
Yeah. I mean, I love what I do. I mean, I love fishing. I love competition, but it's just like a job. We're there to make a buck and keep going. And you got the 529s and the 401s and all that stuff you got to contribute to. So,
and what guy wouldn't want to be you?
Check.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Skeet?
I'll be trying to cash a check at all the events this year.
Fabulous.
What guy wouldn't want to be? And I was surprised when I've always everybody. I think everybody likes to fish. I mean, almost everybody. But I was really surprised at how this has turned. What an event it's turned into. It's like how NASCAR went through this big metamorphosis, and now, oh my gosh, And the Bassmasters is doing the same thing now. I looked at that, and I was just blown away in what this has evolved into. And how many people were down in Shreveport when you guys were down there?
We had absolute great crowds in Shreveport. From the convention center to the weigh-in was packed every day. So that was fun to see. I mean, we were definitely in some fishing country. And if you don't follow fishing at all, the average Joe just sitting home watching television that doesn't participate in the outdoors, yeah, it's hard for them to understand. But for somebody to show up and go to say to that convention center, that weigh-in, and participate in something that's related with our sport right now, I think it does. Yeah, it's overwhelming to them. They're like, "You kidding me? They got this many hillbillies and rednecks together to watch fishing."
Right. Well, I think that stadium holds 30 to 50,000 people, and it was packed.
Yeah, the whole place was packed, so it was amazing. But it's all good. I mean, the bottom line is just I don't know. I forget the numbers now. The people that participate in hunting and fishing, it's astronomical, and we have a lot of people that love the outdoors and love fishing, and there's a few of us just that are fortunate that we get to make a living doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
good for you.
I got a good friend, dear friend down in San Diego, Tim Satola, and he is by far one of your biggest fans. This guy, he lives to fish, man. He's for years, that's what he does. He gets his boat, he goes to the lakes down there all around Los Angeles and San Diego, and he fishes. Any tips for a guy like that who may want to maybe move up into what you're doing?
Well, Bob, if it's a love and it's a passion, that's our dream to be a professional angler. It doesn't matter what level you're at. Be competitive at the level you're at. So whether you're in a local club tournament, regional tournament trail, make sure you can win or at least be competitive at the top of that level before you move on to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of people jumping up a little bit too soon, and they pay the price for it. But feel comfortable at every level. You get up to this tour level. It's taken me 25 years of tournament fishing to be at the top of my game now. So. Wow. It doesn't come easy, but if you have a love for it, just keep pursuing it.
What about the kids out there that are fishing on the weekends? I was kind of shocked at what a science fishing has turned into. Water temperature, the bottom. You sit there and you read all these elements that these guys are talking about that go into being a successful pro fisherman. And it was just amazing to me. I mean, it's almost like you have to be a scientist to figure this stuff out. It's not just luck.
No, it's not luck. It's I'd say it's 1 or 2% luck in what I do, and what the guys on the Elite Tour do. But then on the flip side, to enjoy fishing, it doesn't have to be that way. To take your kids out there and throw a bobber out there and a worm on the end to catch some bluegill or brim, there is no rocket science in that. You just take the kids out there, get them outside, get them that first bluegill or brim. Those are catfish. It don't matter. Mm-hmm. Get them to experience the outdoors and catching fish, and let them have fun doing it. That's first and foremost. If they fall in love with the outdoors and fishing, then they'll want to learn more as they progress. But
fabulous.
Those moms and dads that want to thinking about going, just go down to the local tackle shop. And they'll get you outfitted. They'll show you how to set up a bobber and a weight and a hook. And here's a bucket of worms and minnows, and they'll tell you where to go for your so hopefully your children go catch their first fish.
Well, we hear that you're an achiever in many areas too. Now, let me ask you. This is Spike. What about your dancing? Are you still dancing?
My body always wants to, but as you're married, kids, the nightlife thing pretty much just gets thrown out the window. And it seems like about once a year, my wife will get out, and we actually get to go out and have a little bit of fun. But not.
Okay.
My body can still do things. How it does, I don't know. But even though I'm going on pushing 40, but I love dancing. The question is now Dancing with the Stars. Everybody's talking about Dancing with the Stars. And I don't know if I got the kahunas to do that one. I mean, that's getting in front of the world and showing what you can or cannot do. So.
Well, that's actually where I was going with this, because now, I mean, I know you've been a star in the fishing circles for a long time, but with winning this Bassmaster, I think you've probably moved your celebrity up a notch. You might try the Dancing with the Stars thing at some point in the future.
I know it helps with the fan base. I mean, it does wonders for people's careers. Mm-hmm. I'm a little bit more of a freestyle dancer than I am, structured choreographed dancing.
Right.
I don't know if I could do it. Yeah, I guess it's something you just got to do. And just, if you get voted off the first week, you get voted off. But
That's
I guess
right.
try and have fun with it.
That's right. That's right.
All I know is, dude, I would be so nervous on that first day they put me out on the dance floor. Like, oh no.
Well, that'd be fun to see.
Hey, man, we appreciate your time. We know you're down there taking a needed rest with your family and everything. We appreciate you coming on. And give our best to your wife, Kim, and the girls there. We wish you all the best success in the future.
Thank you. Much appreciated. So anytime you guys, if you feel the need to have the California angler on here again, just give me a call. Hey, I'm Skeet Reese, and I like Mike and Spike.
Thanks, Skeet.
Fabulous.
Hey, take care, buddy.
Thank you, Skeet. Bye-bye now.
See you guys.
Well, that's a wrap for this week's show. With Mike Unfiltered, the guy you know. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Don't you fret. We'll be back next week with even more fun, yeah.